Hey guys, this is Boxing Chat and my name is Harry Dell. So let's get started with this topic here on Boxing Chat with a possible fight with Manny Pacquiao and Amir Khan for the future. Um, Now this is coming out of Freddie Roach's mouth. He's saying that, hey, this fight is a possibility, for the future. This fight can definitely happen before Manny retires. And what started all of this is pretty much what happened between them 2 years ago. Back in 2012, after Amir Khan lost to Danny Garcia, Freddie Roach and Amir Khan would never work again. Now, what Amir Khan has said before was one of the reasons why he left Freddie Roach is because, Freddie Roach wasn't making him the number one priority over Pacquiao. He said he would come back to Freddie Roach if he made him number one above Pacquiao. And Freddie Roach is not going to do that. I mean, Amir Khan, good boxer, but I mean, he had a really big ego and he thought he was better than everybody, at the wild card, including Pacquiao. But then he goes on to say that, because Roach has Parkinson's, that has slowed him down as a trainer, so therefore, it resulted in my losses and in my downfall in career. So he's pretty much saying because Freddie Roach has Parkinson's, he can't train me. He's not that good, so that's why I lost. And Freddie Roach is pretty much calling him, a bullshitter, saying that that he needs to take responsibility for his own losses. And Freddie Roach has said that he did the best he could to improve Khan, to make him a top class fighter, and that he pretty much did what he had to do. He did his best, and Amir Khan shouldn't be pointing the fingers at Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach also believes that Khan's pairing with Virgil Hunter. He feels like he has not improved at all. They're saying Virgil Hunter is one of the best defensive trainers out there in the game right now. But according to Freddie Roach, he feels that Virgil Hunter is a bit overrated, and the only reason why he's named that, the only reason why he's named as a great defensive trainer, is because he has Andre Ward. But Freddie Roach believes that Andre Ward is what made Virgil Hunter, and not the other way around. So that's he's poking at Khan and Hunter, and he's pretty much saying, hey, Khan isn't any better than when he was with me. So, and also he's saying Khan has not looked good in his last fights, and he's pretty much saying it's not fair that he's talking bad about me when I try to help him in his career, but when things go wrong, he points the finger at me. As we all know, Freddie Roach, he doesn't keep quiet when it comes to his fighters. When it comes to him, he says what he has to say. Sometimes he starts the trash talking. Sometimes he just finishes it. A lot of people think he's a bad trainer. A lot of people think he's a bad person. And a lot of people think he's racist. That he's a mean guy. That he's no good. And Freddie Roach is saying, he says a lot of things that a lot of people don't understand. And in this case, he's defending himself against Khan. Now, in regards to all of that, about Freddie Roach and whether he's racist, whether he's he's a bad trainer, that he's overrated, whether that he's not a good person. Really, I mean, I can't say anything bad about Freddie. I mean, I met Freddie Roach a couple times. I went to his gym. I trained there. I met him. He was a very nice guy. He welcomed me in his gym like if I've been there for years. So it was a cool experience meeting Freddie Roach. He wrapped my hands. He told me, he asked me, hey, you know how to wrap your hands, right? And I was like, no, I really don't. I was just bullshitting because I wanted him to wrap my hands because when are you going to get a chance to learn from a top trainer like Freddie Roach? So he wrapped my hands. He pretty much said, hey, I'm gonna just teach you one time, so make sure you pay attention. And it was a wonderful experience. Um, and it was fun training there at the walk card. You know, being around a lot of pros, seeing how they work. Um, I mean, I'm not a pro fighter. I'm not, you know, I don't compete. You know, I just go there to just, you know, to get in shape. But I haven't been there in a while, so I'm looking forward to, you know, going back. You know, but as far as for Freddie Roach, you know, I met him. He was a nice guy, so I have nothing bad to say about him. But I do have to say this, that sometimes I disagree with what he says. You know, certain things, like, you know, he kind of contradicts himself sometimes. Saying that, you know, Cotto's finished and he shouldn't fight anymore. He should retire. But then, you know, Cotto gives him a call and now they're training and now Cotto's like a beast. You know, but you know, that's just how it is. You know, it's his competitive nature. He feels that Cotto's going to destroy Martinez. All this other stuff, you know, I don't agree with that. I think Martinez is going to win that fight, but that's a different video. But as far as what Amir Khan has been doing to Freddie Roach, pretty much saying, you know, hey, Freddie Roach isn't a good trainer. His Parkinson's has slowed him down. You know, he's the reason why I suck. That's pretty much what he's saying. And I think that's bullshit. You know, he's been chasing, you know, Amir Khan's been chasing this Floyd fight for years. I mean, I don't even know what's the whole point of it anymore. You know, he has a tough match coming up against Collazo. Freddie Roach believes that, you know, he has his hands full and there's a chance he's not going to win that fight. Now, despite all of this that Freddie Roach has said about Khan, he still feels that, even though he's not training Khan anymore, he still feels that Amir Khan will give, you know, Mayweather a lot of trouble because of his speed, his youth, his agility, his footwork, everything. Because, you know, he feels that Amir Khan, you know, is, you know, still in his good years, and Mayweather, as good as he is now, he is, you know, not the same fighter he was 7, 8, you know, 10 years ago. You know, so he believes that Amir Khan, you know, has a chance of beating Mayweather, even though he's not training Khan anymore. He really believes that. But as far as, you know, him facing Pacquiao, you know, Freddie Roach said, you know, never say never. So, hey, there's a chance that fight could happen. But I want to know what you guys think about that fight. You know, will you buy that fight? Do you buy into it? Do you feel like it's pointless? Because, you know, we don't know what's going to happen between these, you know, between the fights that they're going to have. We don't know if Pacquiao is going to win against Bradley. We don't know if Khan's going to win against Collazo. We do not know what's going to happen. Now, of course, this week we're going to find out what's going to happen to Pacquiao, and in a couple weeks we're going to find out what's going to happen to Khan. Despite what happens, win or lose, would you guys want to see that fight? Would you guys pay top dollar on a pay-per-view to see that fight? Do you feel like it's a mismatch? Do you feel like it's the right match? I feel like it's going to be a good fight. Freddie Roach says that, you know, the spar sessions they had were very entertaining. You know, he said Khan did very well in the early rounds, but then he also said that Pacquiao took over in the second part of the fight. You know, one in all those sparring sessions, and they sparred quite a bit. You know, a lot of times, working on each other's speed and power. So, would I like to see that fight? Hell yeah, I would like to see that fight. Who wins? You know, that I don't know. But we have to see what's going to happen within the next month. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this fight. Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Let me know in the comments. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. But until next time, see you later.